Well, everything starts right here. This is there's about 3 tons of cracked corn from the Finger Lakes area. So you take the corn from what we just saw, and you heat water up to a boil, and you pitch the corn into a stock pot. And then when it reaches 165 degrees, we'll add the malted barley, and that's the right temperature for those enzymes to go to work on the corn. And when it cools to room temperature, we'll add in the yeast, and then it will go into one of these tubs, which are all just different stages of fermentation. And you can see it's bubbling and there's carbon dioxide coming off that. So then we'll take the liquid. The liquid goes into one of these 5 stills. They're 25 liters each. The first 4 stills here on the left are doing the first distillation, and the still on the far right is doing the second distillation. Everything's distilled twice. And so we'll collect a gallon, that'll be about 30% alcohol, and then we'll take that and put it into the spirit still, those 4 gallons, and then we'll redistill, and ultimately we end up with about 1.5 gallons. You know, what makes sense for a New York City distillery is to use local grain and, you know, make whiskey that's of its place. And the idea that whiskey can only be made in Kentucky is as silly as the idea that only wine can be made in France. And